But this is a very big news day. Of course, we know that just a short time ago, President Trump, well, he has California in the crosshairs lately. He signed 3 measures that are going to block California's ban on the sale of gas-powered vehicles. The plan in California was to ban those by the year 2035. But the president says doing this, banning that California plan, will save the auto industry. The president also spoke on several other issues. So taking note, minute by minute, is White House reporter Aaron Navarro. Aaron, what can you tell us?
Yeah, a big story we're watching that could have global ramifications, really, is this reporting that CBS News had yesterday on a potential Israeli strike on Iran. We've seen U.S. advisories and orders to pull non-emergency U.S. personnel from some countries in the Middle East in anticipation of a potential strike. Asked about a strike from Israel on Iran, the president said, quote, "It looks like something that could happen." Take a listen to his full quote here.
Look, I want to have an agreement with Iran. We're fairly close to an agreement. We are fairly close to a pretty good agreement. It's got to be better than pretty good, though, but it's got to be, I'd much prefer an agreement. As long as I think there is an agreement, I don't want them going in because I think that would blow it. Might help it, actually, but it also could blow it. But we've had very good discussions with Iran. Whether or not we get there, I can't tell you, but it'll happen soon. I say this, Peter, very strongly. They can't have, whether it's going in or not going in, they can't have a nuclear weapon. I'd prefer the more friendly path.
And can you tell us what the Israelis told?
Now, it's an interesting point there, just given that President Trump is signaling that he doesn't want Israel to get involved, as he is concerned that that will tank the nuclear deal that the U.S. is working to get with Iran. The special envoy for the White House, Steve Witkoff, is scheduled this Sunday to meet with Iranian officials in Oman. And also during that bill signing, you saw President Trump again look to put pressure on the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell to lower the interest rate. Take a listen to what he said here.
But I'm not going to fire him. I just want him to, we call him Too Late, right? Too Late is his nick, like Too Tall Jones. He was too tall, T-O-O. And I just say this because we want to get rid of inflation, and we have. But we're going to be paying more for debt. And all he has to do is lower it. Europe's done 10 lowerings. We've done none.
Now, the president has repeatedly called for Powell to be, quote, be ousted, but he also said in April that he would not fire him, which would set off a lot of alarms were the president to do so for that position. This comes ahead of a meeting later this month with the Federal Reserve officials to determine whether they're going to do anything with interest rates. So far, the public indication from Jerome Powell is that will not happen. Reed?
Aaron Navarro, thank you so much.